Basic manicure. For your couch setup, you'll need to cover your couch with a plastic couch cover and then use a small towel over the handrest. On top of that, you need to put a small piece of couch roll. You will then need 2 small flannels, one either side. You will need a selection of nail varnishes for the client to choose their colour, as well as a top coat and a base coat, and some treatment nail strengtheners. You'll need the bowl for the client to soak their fingers in, and then a small bowl for the client's jewellery, tissue lined. This must always stay where the client can see throughout the treatment. Then a medium bowl with some cotton wool, either the sausage or the cut up. And then another bowl tissue lined for the rubbish. On the tray you will have all your products and equipment. Inside the barber side you'll need scissors, a cuticle knife and cuticle nippers. These must be sterilised for at least 20 minutes. At the end of the treatment, washed with warm soapy water, rinsed and put into the steriliser, autoclave. Then you will need in your beaker 2 orange wood sticks, and you can tip those with cotton wool, a hoof stick, a nail buffer for natural nail finish. It can be a 3-way buffer like this, or it may be one that looks like this, which is a sponge one. 1 or 2 emery boards, nail files, a buffer, and a plastic spatula. This is used to take out the products. For the products you'll need nail varnish remover, and this is in a top where you press down so no product can ever go back in, which keeps it hygienic. You'll need surgical spirit. You will need to have some cuticle remover, which may be a liquid one, or this is an alpha hydroxy acid fruit peel vanish. You will then need some buffing paste, some cuticle massage cream, some vitamin E cream, and some massage oil. You'll also need some cuticle oil for the end of the treatment. Now you're all ready to get started. Before you start any treatment, it's important to wash your hands with soap and water, and then you need to cleanse your client's hand, remove their nail varnish and carry out a thorough consultation. To cleanse a client's hands you can use cotton wool with surgical spirit, or you can use a sanitising spray. Always introduce yourself to the client and ask them questions. Have they had the treatment before? What they would like from the treatment? Do they have any problems with their hands and nails and skin? No, nothing at all. Okay. While you're wiping over, you're looking to see if there are any issues that could stop the treatment, that may prevent or restrict some areas of the treatment. If they are wearing nail varnish, it's important to remove the nail varnish in order to see if the nail is in good condition. Even if they haven't got any on, wipe over in case they're wearing clear or a base coat. Have a good look at the hands, and for the consultation you will need to look, ask questions and feel. Use your consultation sheet to fill in at the moment and check have you looked for all the different types of contraindications that there could be. Then have a look at the condition of the skin, have a look at the condition of the cuticle and the strength of the nails, and discuss the whole plan of the treatment. Decide what's most important to the client, are you going to adapt the treatment at all, and how you're going to carry out the treatment and make sure your client enjoys it safely. Also, at the consultation stage, discuss and decide with your client what nail finish they would like. Let them choose a colour, or they may want a natural buff finish. And your treatment, you would have decided with your client what shape and length they would like their nails. When you start to file the nails, try to make your client relax. Support the finger here, which is a little bit tense, try to put her at ease. And then we're going to use our nail file at a 45-degree angle under the nail, in one direction towards the centre, and then from the other side in one direction towards the centre, and then very gently bevel down so that there are no rough edges. It's very important that you don't file down the side walls of the nail, because this can expose some of the nail bed underneath and could leave that open to an infection. It's a good idea to shape one nail first and then check with the client if they like the shape. When you have filed the nails on the first hand only, you're ready to do the buffing. Now when you're removing any products from the container, we always use the cut-out method. You take a small amount of the product that you'll need, put the lid back on straight away so that it doesn't get contaminated, and then work only from your spatula. You can then put a small amount of buffing paste onto each nail. You really don't need a lot, and none of the product ever goes back in, so there is no risk of contamination. To buff the nails, you just use your buffer downward strokes in the same direction that the nail grows, unless they have ridges going across, in which way you would buff to smooth out these ridges. The buffing will help to smooth out the nail surface. It will increase the circulation and give the nail a nice shine as well. Try to use the whole surface of the buffer in one continuous action, 10 to 15 strokes per nail. It's important that you don't bash or bang the nail, and if the client had any bruises or any sores around the area, you would avoid this or be very gentle. You will be able to see the nail change colour, as you'll see the blood stimulation changing to a nice healthy pink colour underneath. And remember, you're just filing and buffing one hand only at the beginning. When you have finished buffing all of the nails, it's ready, time to put the cuticle massage cream on. The cuticle massage cream will help to soften the skin around the base of the nail whilst it is soaking, ready to push back the cuticle. Again, we're going to use the cut-out method. This is a nice moisturising emollient. So we use a spatula that we can sterilise, and where you used a small amount of buffing paste, you're going to use more cuticle massage cream. Again, apply this with your orange stick, which is tipped with cotton wool, onto each finger, like so. You can keep this for your other hand. And then you just gently massage the cuticle massage cream into each finger and thumb, and this is now ready to soak in the bowl. Just like to place your hands in the bowl, please. Thank you. And then we use the towel to just cover that whilst that's soaking, to relax the cuticles and to relax the client, and then we can continue with this hand to do the filing and then the buffing. This gives this hand an opportunity to soak and soften the cuticles.